Warren Buffett, the legendary investor, sitting down with a can of Coca-Cola, his favorite drink. Or Steve Jobs, almost never seen without his iconic black turtleneck from Issey Miyake. These aren't just random choices. Whether it's billionaires or the celebrities, they all seem to tied up to certain brands. From the drinks they consume to the clothes they wear, it's not just about fulfilling a need. It's about being a part of something bigger, something branded. Now, take a step back. You think your choices are yours, right? Whether it's the phone you use or the sneakers you wear, you feel like you are making those decisions. But what if I told you that little by little brands are pulling the strings behind every decisions you make until one day they can sell you anything they want and you won't even come to know it? Let's break down this process level by level and see how brands are pulling the strings to make us dance. I've divided branding into 4 levels, and you should watch all 4 levels to understand how branding is conning you step by step. Level 1 starts off easy. You enter the game thinking you are the one in control. What's the first thing you actually put your attention on? The visuals. It's the way how things look. Bright colors, sleek designs, and product that feels premium just by looking at them. Have you ever noticed when you buy a soft drink, it's the bubble that hits you first. Those bubbles make the drink seem more refreshing. You believe it tastes better just because of how it looks. The product itself hasn't changed much, but the image, that's already playing the trick in your mind. Brands know this game very well. Whether it's the phone with the 3 cameras on the back or the fruit that you buy from supermarket, it's all about visual impacts. You're buying quality, but in reality, you're buying into a feeling. At level 1, you still feel like you are making your own decisions, but the reality is your choices are already being shaped for you. Now comes the level 2, where things start to shift. You still feel like the player, but brands start to introducing something called social proof into the game. This is where they make you believe that everyone else is already winning, so you should too. Let's say you are about to buy something online. What's the first thing you do? You check the reviews. If a product has thousands of 5-star ratings, you are convinced already, right? But here's the catch. Social proof is a tool brands use to make you trust them, even when the trust might not be fully earned by the brand in organic way. It's like playing a game where you see everyone ahead of you is already succeeding. Brands know this and use influencers, reviews, and testimonials to guide you down the path that makes you feel is a safe path. But the truth is, this level is deceptive. You are no longer playing based on your own choices. The game has already now leading you from the front. Level 3 is where the game starts to get intense. Now brands introduce a new element called scarcity. You feel like time's running out. The product is limited edition, or maybe there are only few left. Suddenly the urgency kicks in. You are not playing to win anymore. You're playing to avoid losing. You have definitely seen it. Those countdown timers on websites or the only 3 seat left message, they are all designed to push you to act fast without giving you time to think. It's like being in a game where the clock is ticking, and if you don't move quickly, you're going to miss it out. But here's the ugly truth. Scarcity is often manufactured. The faster you make a decision, the deeper you're pulled into the game's control. The brand have you running to grab the product, even when you didn't even need it at very first place. By now, you're already hooked by this game and you haven't even realized it. And yet, you still think you are the one who's playing the game. But there is one thing that is very much in your control, and that is a like button. You hit it and you will see me more on your feed. And if you'll subscribe it, I bet you your productive time is gonna be much better on YouTube. Let's go back because we are on the final stage, level 4. By this point, you think you are still making your own decisions, but the game has taken full control. This is where cult branding comes in. It's no longer about the product. It's about belonging. It's about an identity. Think about a brand like Red Bull. It's not just selling you an energy drink. It's selling you a lifestyle, adventure, extreme sports, thrill, That's a story they have built around a can of soda. But how often do you really find yourself living that Red Bull lifestyle? Most of the time, you're just sipping it all at your desk. It's not about the energy boost anymore. It's about buying into a feeling, a belief, maybe a tribe. Or take an Apple or a Tesla. People don't just buy these products because they are really very good. They buy them because these brands have become their identity. You are not just buying a phone, you're buying an iPhone. You're buying into a cult, a lifestyle. You're no longer the player in this game because you have become a part of it. At this point, brands can sell you anything and you will believe it's your choice. But the truth is, they have been controlling the game all along. Every decision you thought was yours, it was the part of the rules. Rules you never ever noticed. But here's the thing, brands aren't all bad. They play a crucial role in our world. Brands provide trust, consistency, and convenience. When you buy a product from a brand you know, you don't have to second guess whether it will work or not. That's the value brands bring to the table. They simplify our lives by building trust over the time. Think about it. Without brands, you wouldn't even know where the products come from or whether you could rely on their quality or not. Brands hold companies accountable to their promise. It's not just about making choices anymore. It's about realizing how much control you really have over those choices. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking it's just a product, but it's never just a product. With each item you buy, you're buying into a story, maybe a promise or an identity crafted to make you feel you are winning. But are you really winning, or are these brands controlling your decisions? The real question is, what happens when brands can sell you anything? Not because you need it, but because they used you to do so. When every decision you make feels like it's yours, but you are actually just a pawn in the game, you need to think about this. Next time you pick up a product, ask yourself, am I choosing this, or is the game choosing for me? Because the brands help us to make better decisions. But when the strings pull too tight, it's easy to lose sight who's really in control. And when you finally understand that, that's when the real game begins. You have a wonderful day. And as I always say, stay away from the danger of the single story.